Day 83 of Daily Devotional Message is titled, Blessings Don't Come Cheap by Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Our texts of devotion are taken from the book of Genesis 22, verses 1 to 18, and it reads, And it came to pass after these things, that God did tempt Abraham, and said unto him, Abraham. And he said, Behold, here I am. And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there, for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains, which I will tell thee of. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and saddled his ass, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up, and went unto the place of which God had told him. Then on the 3rd day Abraham lifted up his eyes, and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship, and come again to you. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering, and laid it upon Isaac his son. And he took the fire in his hand, and a knife, and they went both of them together. And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I, my son. And he said, Behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together. And they came to the place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest God, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me. And Abraham lifted up his eyes, and looked, and behold behind him a ram caught in a thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram, and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. And Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah-Jireh, as it is said to this day, In the mount of the Lord it shall be seen. 15. And the angel of the Lord called unto Abraham out of heaven the 2nd time, 16, and said, By myself have I sworn, saith the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, 17, that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the sea shore, and thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. And in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. Key verse, And ye shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. Exodus 23:25. Message. Ephesians 1:3 tells us that we have been blessed with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Christ. However, walking in those blessings doesn't come cheap. God's blessings are invaluable. For instance, the blessing that he pronounced over Abraham in today's Bible reading is still in effect today. Christians, Muslims, Jews, and people from all cultures and nationalities partake in Abraham's blessing because blessings go root deep. You must note, however, that Abraham's blessing didn't come cheap. He was willing to sacrifice his only son to God in complete obedience to his will. God's blessings are available, but as I always say, in God's kingdom, nothing goes for nothing. When Isaac wanted to bless Esau in Genesis 27:1-4, he asked him to go hunting and prepare a special meal for him with his catch. He wanted Esau to do something special for him to provoke the kind of blessing that nobody can reverse. While Esau went hunting in the field for a deer, his mother and brother got busy, preparing what Isaac loved. Both sons had to work hard in one way or the other with the aim of receiving their father's blessing. When God called Abram and asked him to leave his father's house, he pronounced some blessings on him. Genesis 12, 1-3. However, those blessings were little compared to the blessing in today's Bible reading, where God swore by himself. This is the highest form of blessing that anybody can receive from God, and Abraham did something to provoke it. You can position yourself before God in such a way that will make him go over and beyond to bless you and your seed. Years ago, I was at an airport with 2 heavy bags, and 2 of my spiritual children approached me. The one who got to me first merely greeted me, while the second not only greeted me, but also collected my bags. I greeted both of them and said, "God bless you," to the one who collected my bags. The other one, who only greeted me, asked why I didn't bless him too, and I asked him what he had done for me that would have made me bless him. If the fig tree in Mark 11:12-14 had produced fruit to relieve Jesus of his hunger, it would have received a blessing, not a curse. Beloved, when you bear fruit for God by serving Him and pleasing Him in all you do, you will receive wonderful blessings that will surpass your imaginations from Him. Key point: serving God wholeheartedly and pleasing Him attracts His blessings. Trust you are blessed by this devotional. Like and share with others. God bless you.